Hi and welcome to Dave Barlow Guitar. If it looks like I'm squinting, it's because I got a light aiming right at me because I got really poor light here today. Anyway, so this is another video about a Chibson. You already guessed that. There's another video after that, and then I'm done with Chibsons. I'd just like to thank everybody for their kind comments. On their kind YouTube comments, and I try to answer every single one of you, even the haters amongst you and the people who think that I'm doing a fair job. Thank you to all. I'll keep all the comments up in the interest of freedom of speech. So the next Chibson that my customer bought, he bought 5 in all, but one of them's an acoustic guitar. We're not touching that. But this is number 3. And this is the same as the black one, and I'll try and keep it as still as possible. It's a custom in white. Now, when I opened the case and I saw how white it was, it did sort of take me, I did have to step back a bit. Not my colour of choice. But, one man's meat is another man's poison, as they say. I don't know who said that. Whoever it was, they're a very clever person. Anyway, so... so the first thing I did is I played it. I plugged it in and played it. And the first thing I realised is that it's already been set up and it plays like butter, which which so did the last one and the one before that. So obviously these Chibsons, if you like, seem to be getting better and better, and the actual finishing, the actual part where they set the guitar up, they've done a really good job. Now, the problem is what's on the logo, right? Let's get this out of the way. That's the problem. That's what gets on a lot of people's nerves, and I completely understand that. I would never buy one of these, just for the record, because they're not my kind of guitar. There's a video coming about my kind of guitar, perhaps in a few weeks. Anyway, so it's set up really, really well. It's done a cracking job. I can do a slightly better job, I think, but this guitar is set up so well. I've picked up new guitars in shops which are more than 3 figures, and they've not been set up this well. So I'm going to say that, and if I've annoyed anybody by saying that, I'm sorry. I've been playing guitar for what, nearly 40 years. And I played many guitars and I repaired many guitars, so I know what I'm talking about. Sorry. So there we go. So this guitar is going to have the pickups taken out because unfortunately the pickups are crap. There's no two ways about it. They're the shittiest pickups I've ever heard in my life. The tuners are fine, the hardware's fine, everything else seems to be fine. But we're going to stick a new pickup in the bridge as per the customer requirement, which is an iron gear. Got the t-shirt on again. An iron gear Dirty Talk, that's his favourite pickup. We're going to stick that in here, but while we take all the strings off, and we're going to have a look inside and we're going to video it. So just a bit of a close-up before we strip it down. I can't find any flaws on here, really, in the paintwork at all. I can't find any issues with it at all. I have found something I don't like, so I'll move on to that. So if you see these dot inlays, it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but they just seem a bit small. Let's get out of the light, sorry. They seem a bit small, and it's like they've been cut off. A section have been cut off. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm playing, especially on stages and stuff like that. They're a little bit darker than your bedroom. So and with my failing eyesight at 55, you know, I might struggle to see these. I need bigger dot inlays, or even the luminous ones. If you've seen a video that I've made before, I use little luminous stickers on some of my guitars so I can see where the hell I am on a dark stage. They work great, by the way, and I still use them. So yeah, that's the only thing I can find with this guitar. The other thing about this guitar compared with the other custom is that this looks like it's actually got an ebony fretboard, whereas the other one looked like it was rosewood dyed black. This actually looks like an ebony board. Now, I can't, to me, that looks like an ebony board. Not a great ebony board, but an ebony board nonetheless. So, yeah, there's inconsistency. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I got my wood expert. He's not around today, but I'll probably get him to have a look at it for me and let me know, because you can tell just by looking. So yeah, that's the only thing I can find with this guitar. The neck is it feels beefier than the other one, but you know, I have days where I'll pick up a guitar and a beefy neck doesn't feel beefy, and another day it does. So I don't know. I would say it's more of a 60s feel neck on that. So nice and easy to play. Frets are nice and level. We're going to check them anyway, but they feel good, plays good. Okay, let's move on. Right, first things first, from what I can make out, this is all mahogany. It's a mahogany top. It's not a maple cap, which is correct, I suppose, if it's a custom or a copy of one. Again, they have this bridge, which I don't like. It's got the springs in it. So yeah, I just think that's a really bad idea. But other than that, it's fine. It's okay. The pickup, it doesn't weigh anything. It's like it's made of plastic. It's like it's metal, but it just doesn't weigh of anything. There's no copper on here. It's like nothing. I've never felt a pickup so light. But there you go. That's that. What else? Electrics. What you'd expect from China, I suppose. Again, you know, it's sufficient. Some people believe, you know, obviously using a different pots and caps changes the sound. Perhaps it does, but being 55, I don't hear the difference in my ears. But yeah, okay. What else did I spot? Yeah, I spotted some mess here. I don't know what that is. Also spotted some tool marks on the frets. You can't really see them because it's, you know, I'm being really picky here, but there are some tool marks on the frets. So I'll get them tool marks out. I'll polish that out. But yeah, other than that, it's not a bad guitar for 250 quid. So oh, let's do the let's check. Let's just go down one side. Just go down this side. So far so good. Got a little bit of a rock there. Hardly anything worth worrying about, I don't think. Yeah, just that one. Fret number 10 or 11. Sorry. Fret number 11, we'll take a little bit off that, and just there's another spot there. It's not there, it's just right on the end there. It's where perhaps where it's just popped up a bit. Yeah, it's got a bit of a rock there. That's going to affect. If you want a really low action, that's going to cause problems. So I'll sort that out as well. So that one and that one. So that whole one, I'm going to have to lower that a little bit. And that one there, I'm just going to have to take a little bit off. But other than that, everything's good. So I ordered pickups for this guitar. And I got this big package from Iron Gear, so I thought, well, that's strange, I wonder what that is. So I thought I'd open it up, see what's going on. So this is the pickups. I hope. Some parts I ordered for another guitar. Locking machine heads and so on and so forth. Cool. Yeah, dirty torque with raw nickel. Raw nickel cover. If you like covers on your guitar and you like them to age quickly, get raw nickel. They're brilliant for that. Really good look to them as well. Really like raw nickel. That's one of my better ideas. That's the gold one to go in this this Chibson Gibson custom. That's that. So what else are they giving me? Okay. All right, good. Oh yeah, a new Iron Gear t-shirt. Yeah, got 2 of those. Great. Thanks, Iron Gear. Right, this guitar's all set up. Usual problem that I have with these is that bloody bridge. As you can see, I need a pointer, hang on. You can see just here, you can just see that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a spring in there. So you don't get, I've turned these around, obviously. Yeah, so please don't comment to turn these around, because I already did that in the last video and people keep commenting saying, turn them around. Oh, I've tried all that, don't worry. So anyway, it's got these springs in. So ideally we need to get rid of this bridge and get another one, which gives us a little bit more room to screw the saddles backwards and forwards. However, this is internated correctly, so just enough room to get it internated correctly. Well, you know, it shouldn't be, you know, there should be a little bit more tolerance than that, but there you go. It's nature of the beast, isn't it? That's the only other gripe I have. It's ready to, I'm ready to plug it in and play it. I'm assuming it's going to sound like the other one did. I'm going to do a review here. I'm going to, what's the word? I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. The neck I said was kind of 60s, and like, I don't know, I get really weird with necks, but this is definitely thicker neck than the other custom that we had, the black one. This is more of a 50s neck than a 60s neck. That's the only way I can explain it. It's not a baseball bat, but it's getting there. So and it doesn't taper the way the other custom did, the black one, which is on the video before this one. So another inconsistency there. I can't remember. I can't recall the customer saying that he's actually specifically asked for a big neck. But there you go. It plays nice. We're going to plug it in and play it, and so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, this is the white one. Yeah. So both the because obviously these are there's 2 videos I've done kind of together. There's the gold top, which comes after this, I believe. This is the white one. It's basically, just to recap, it's basically a copy of the Gibson Les Paul Custom. It's slightly different than the black one, that we did in the previous video. So yeah, we've just replaced the pickup and done a setup on it. Really, everything else is just the same. The pickup is a iron gear dirty torque, which my customer likes a lot. So that's what's gone in there. We left the neck as it is. So guitar's built for rocking, so let's do some of that. See what happens. I'm playing around with this kind of Jakey Lee riff. I don't know if it works or not. I'm just fiddling around, but let's see what happens. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. In all fairness, these pickups make any guitar sound great. I know I just said it, but there you go. I'm, you know, I swear by them. Yeah, there are other pickups in the marketplace as good as these, but triple the price. So, you know, take your pick, don't you, I suppose. So yeah, well pleased with what this sounds like. It's kind of, it kind of seems a bit more saturated than the gold top. I don't know why that is. Maybe the pickup, actually I know why. The pickup's a little bit closer to the strings on this one than the other one. So maybe we should back that off. Maybe I'll back that off a little bit so we get a little bit more, you know, response from the guitar. But yeah, it sounds great. I'm going to play a little bit more and, you know, we'll just end the video. Let's try the neck position, which is the original pickup. I'm actually using the Black Star ID core. When you're using the distortion on the Black Star ID core and you back off on the guitar, it doesn't really make a lot of difference. But there you go. That's the problem with those kind of amps, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, so it's a great guitar. Yeah, I'd gig it any day. Feels like a Les Paul, weighs like a Les Paul, plays like a Les Paul, sounds like a Les Paul. I don't know what to say apart from, you know, the only way to really test these things, I suppose, is to go out and gig them. But you know, the detail on these guitars is pretty good. You can't knock it. I don't know what to say really. It seems a shame that really that. This is 250 quid, but you know, maybe they should, maybe somebody should make a shop and put a different name on it, and I don't know, maybe, because I mean, whoever builds these guitars are doing a pretty good job. So it'd be interesting if they could take the logo off and maybe not piggyback, perhaps on some big companies, and see if he can, or she, could be she, we don't know, do we, or they. See if they can do stuff on their own without having to piggyback a brand name. Well, you know, it's food for thought. We shall see.